All Dave Kennedy here with the Motorcycle Grand Tour of Texas. Recently went on a ride with Lone Star Rider. We went up to portions of other states that used to belong to the Republic of Texas. As you can see in this map, that's what Republic of Texas used to look like. This map shows you the portions of other states that were part of the Republic of Texas. So that's where we want to concentrate our ride in, those areas that were part of the Republic of Texas. I'm going to show you some things that we saw, but I can't show you everything because some of those will be on next year's tour as option B for the tour, for those who really want to venture out and not just limit themselves to the current state of Texas, but make some stops in the other states that were part of the Republic of Texas. We really enjoyed it. As you can see, some really beautiful country, especially Colorado, and we dropped by Golden, Colorado, which was great. Got to have lunch with my nephew who lives in Denver nearby, and we rode up Lookout Mountain Road, and Lookout Mountain was really very cool, and we saw something up there that's very cool. You can see here Lone Star Rider riding a little horse there in the museum that we visited, which is very cool. We spent some time in Wyoming, went to the Territorial Prison Museum, which is very cool. Butch Cassidy was probably the most famous inmate. Here's another inmate I locked up while I was there, getting ready for transport. And interesting, they have some of the things that inmates had to make when they were there, including brooms. Rex Lone Star Rider really enjoyed the video on the brooms. You can ask him about that. Then we went up to the Carbon County Museum, and what was interesting about that, this gentleman here was cutting the grass there, so I kind of recruited him, and then he became our cameraman. So the next segment you get to see.
Hi y'all, Dave Kennedy here with the Motorcycle Grand Tour of Texas. And today we are in the northernmost town in what was the Republic of Texas, starting in 1836. Very cool ride up here to Wyoming. We spent a lot of time in Cheyenne, which I'll tell you about later. We got to know it real well. With this guy here, come over here, Rex. This is Rex, Lone Star Rider, did the ride up here with me. Great day for riding. We are at Rollins. Why don't you pan this way and show the museum? Right down here is the Carbon County Museum, and on the property of the Carbon County Museum is where you find the plaque showing its northern boundary of the Republic of Texas. See y'all on the road.
So here you can see where Rawlings is in Wyoming, southern part of Wyoming, and that was the northern boundary of the Republic of Texas. This is my little cheap hotel where in Cheyenne, where I had trouble starting my bike the next morning, and it led to this. So had some issues. Thank goodness there was a Harley dealership in Wyoming, and I don't know if you can see on here, but the little notches on the two rings on the piston were aligned where they should not have been, which led to a big problem. But the Cheyenne Harley Davidson took care of me under warranty, had to order parts, so we spent some time in Cheyenne, which is a great town to see, and we definitely saw it. I didn't have my bike, so we had to taxi around, but really we Ubered quite a bit and saw some neat things, such as the state capitol. We toured the whole inside of that thing. It was really interesting. Very cool state. We did a tour bus there, which is really interesting. Took us all around. We met this gentleman here. He rode in from Michigan, and then we ate a couple times at the Sanford's place. It is an outstanding sandwich place there in Cheyenne. We ate there twice, so and the gentleman joined us. And then we also ran into this couple here. I noticed this bike parked, and it had Mexican license plates on it, and they happened to walk up. They rode all the way from from Mexico City, which is very cool. Very cool museum in Cheyenne. We spent some time there, and this Lane, if you follow rodeos, was a very famous rodeo rider, but got the horns of a bull and died in a rodeo. High Country Harley Davidson was the name of the dealership in Cheyenne that took care of me, and they had a real cool bike show while we were up there, so that was a lot of fun also. On the way back, we stopped at Billy the Kid Museum. This was in New Mexico, so you may have been to the one in Texas, but there was one in New Mexico, so that was very cool. And a couple of notorious characters right here in that picture. We rode through Roswell, New Mexico. Very cool town, very cool town. Lone Star Rider recommended this Farley's place to eat lunch. He'd been there before, and it was outstanding food and pretty cool interior, including some more out of this world kind of stuff inside. And they really played that up in the town of Roswell, as you can see. That's a McDonald's. Anyway, Dunkin' Donuts. There's Allsup's. Here's the laundromat. I went to wash my clothes. So it's pretty much all over town. Here's a little flying saucer we rode by. This alien looks like he lost his head, and he kind of grew a new one. Looks very similar to Lone Star Rider. We stopped by this place. Looked pretty cool. Poor boy's metal art. Fortunately, I guess he had run an errand or something because he wasn't there, but we checked it out. And you see that first red gullwing. Well, Gareth, the owner of Hotel Texan and one of the tour sponsors, he kind of surprised us and met us up there. And it was cool. There's Gareth in the middle there, Rex on the right side of the picture, and some kind of creature on the other side of Gareth there. So yeah, it's a very cool metal art there. And it was great to had to make a stop. It was great to see the Welcome to Texas sign as we headed back into Texas and on our way to Seagraves. And speaking of Seagraves, this gentleman here, one of our tour riders, rode up as we got there, and got his picture with Lone Star Rider's trailer. So that was very cool. And there's Gareth showing them the sign-in book from over 100 years ago at the hotel. So, and then we spent the night, Lone Star Rider and I, at the hotel, and Gareth even had some live music on the back patio, very cool back patio. So be sure to stop by and say hi to Gareth when you're in Seagraves, and check out the hotel and the great pizza restaurant next door. We had a great time, and now you know one of the stops on the tour is going to be the northernmost boundary on the Republic of Texas at the Carbon County Museum. Go find that plaque next year if you do option B on the tour. So we'll see you all on the road.